basics. We both know what we want, let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We dance on the same wavelength. This feels like a new beginning. We both know what we want, let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So won't you let me trip, trip, trip with you? Leading and follow, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me trip, trip, trip with you? Leading and follow, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me? So won't you let
I'm actually videoing at the same time.
Oh. I was posing. and doing my
I know. It was funny. Hi, it's Stacey and this is my studio. Welcome back to everyone that has been watching me, and if you are new, welcome. I hope you hang around and have a great time. Well, I'm home. It's been a fantastic day. I spent the day with Deb from Slap Happy Sewing and Catherine from So Much Sewing. I picked up Catherine at the airport, and I will, you would have seen my little trip that I did. I put it in first. Anyway, that's what I'm planning to do, so let's hope I actually do it. And I took them around and tiki toured them around. We met up with Deb, who drove down from Palmy to and met us in a car park. So funny. So we got to the car park after we did a massive lap, because I turned left instead of going right, because we just said Taranaki Street instead of Taranaki Street parking. And we're going up and up, and it was freaking both Catherine and I sitting there going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And we're going up the spiraling thing like this. And she goes, whatever you try over there. And I went, okay, just do a U-turn if I can't fit. So we drove over there and we're going down a little bit of ramp. And I said, isn't that Deb? And she goes, and we both sort of like at the same time, isn't that Deb? Went, Deb, yelling out the window. And so it was really awesome. So she went and we parked right next to her car. So, I mean, I don't think it could have been organised that well that we just parked next to each other. So it was fantastic. So we went down and we made our way to, we went to Midnight Express. There you go. I had to think of a night. I went to Midnight Express and we had breakfast. I think the person who doesn't eat breakfast ate all her breakfast. Me. I had an omelette, and no, I think the thing is I didn't have anything that was, I don't know. Catherine's corn fritters looked amazing. They were just like, the plates, I swear, were this big, like this big, and the corn fritters were this big. 3 of them. It was hilarious. And Deb got pancakes with berries, and again, pancakes were like this big and this thick, you know. This could feed a lot of people with that. We laughed because when Catherine's came out, hers came out first, we said, oh, that's huge. She goes, I know. And we're like, we probably didn't have to eat anything but that. So it was a bit funny. And my omelette was gorgeous. It was, I swear, there was like a dozen eggs in that omelette. But I haven't had an egg for a while, so it was good. Got some protein into my system to keep me going through the day. And we had a drink, and then we went out, and the first place we stopped to was the Sewing Depot. And at the Sewing Depot, a young girl called Anna owns the Sewing Depot, and I've known her for quite some time, actually, when she took over the business. So back before the lockdowns, I met her, so known her for a few years. So I went in there. Unfortunately, she wasn't there, but that did not stop me buying something. Now, the Sewing Depot, and I'll put the website up, is niche. It's got it's got a lot of notions. It's got some sewing machines and threads and wool, but the little notions and everything, just like awesome. That is where I get my little oh god, these are heavy. My little clip cutting mats. So you actually clip them. I think I've shown you guys before. I have, I think I've got 10, so now I've got 12. And it's not being greedy, it's just it covers my cutting table. So if I make the whole table up, then I can use it. So it's got the little corners. When I was out today, Victoria decided to clean up the middle room, and stuff got dumped on my chaise lounge. So it's got those. It's like a little jigsaw puzzle. So when you stick two together, you have or four together, you get a little four-thing jigsaw puzzle that goes in and locks them all in. So I bought 2 of those. I should actually have all the bags out separate of what I bought from where I bought it. I'll put this, hang on a sec, guys. Here it is. Now let me get my speckies on. Got my special specs today. Now I do have a needle threader, but I don't have a large eye needle threader. So I wanted that one. So I bought that. That was from the Sewing Depot. Oh, and oh, look, I couldn't truly resist this. It's not because they're cute. You know when you take your plate up under your machine and you can't get the screwdriver in? Phillips flathead. I just went, oh my gosh, I need those. I think I need to get myself a toolkit. You know, I actually want a proper toolkit. My stuff's just chucked in a drawer. I don't have a toolkit. Actually, Mum got a toolkit, but I didn't get one. Anyway, so after the Sewing Depot, which is in Petone, and after I asked Mr. Christopher to come and meet me because I forgot something at home and I wanted to give something to Catherine that we had swapsied over the line, and what a doll. But he went to Bunnings, and it was kind of just up the street from Jackson Street where Sewing Depot is. And so then after the Sewing Depot, I had contacted Tracy from the Fine Cloth Company and said I needed to meet her. I wanted to meet her and show her the bespoke boxes. I think I've talked to you guys about this, how an internal New Zealand one would be awesome. Oh, by the way, I wore this today. Anyway, that's enough crazy. So I'd contacted Tracy and said I'll bring the boxes out because I know that she had been away from work for a bit, and I kept wanting the time I could catch up was the day she actually worked for council. She's a Porirua council member person. So she wasn't even going to go to work today. Well, she was, but I had changed of plans, but only showed up because I was bringing Catherine and Deb. She said, I really wanted to catch up and meet these people and, you know, catch up with you, blah, blah, blah. So, while I was there, I found this fabric. I think Catherine, Deb and I just went through the shop just touching everything. Oh, come on, Stacey Joy. Right. And it's got a bit of a stretch in it. Look at the colours in that. Oh, they're good colours, eh? That's the colours that make me look healthy. Healthy. So I got, I think I finished the roll. I think. I said, oh, what's left on? And he said, I think he said 2.5, but that's over 2.5. He rounds down. Don't know a man that rounds down, unless they're telling you how much they spent on the nags. Oh, that was a joke. Sorry, just kidding. Right, so got that. Don't know. So don't ask. No idea. And mind you, that would look good in that dress that I made, eh? That's one. I didn't go stupid. I was good. I actually went there more because I wanted to take the girls there. That's what I went there for. Yeah, I went there because I wanted. I know that Catherine is not close to a lot of shops, and so I wanted to get her to shops, but I also wanted to get her to our niche shops. Almost went to Morelands, but we didn't because, and I'm glad because Catherine said, I just really want to go to the Fine Cloth Company, and I said, then that's where we're going, girl. So we were just in the vicinity of Morelands, so that's what happened. Now my mum got a remnant cut of this fabric when she went to the fabric warehouse. So the fabric warehouse and the Fine Cloth Company, if you don't know, are one of the same, but not the same. Tracy runs the Fine Cloth Company, and Stephen runs the fabric warehouse. So this is a remnant. Okay, so I think if a remnant or a fabric gets to 1.5 meters, I think it goes into the remnant pile. And Mum got this, and it's got the most phenomenal stretch in it. You know, I do not know what I'm going to do with it, but pedal pushers, and Catherine laughed at me. Pedal pushers is high on the agenda because, you know, pedal pushers can have it. I need that stretchability around my waist so it fits me in the legs. So that was from, and that wasn't much, it was awesome. That was from the fabric warehouse, yep. And we had poked our head in. We poked our head in to see what the new building was going to, they're right next door. The new building is going to look like, and they're going to move in a couple of weeks. So hightail it down there and get some fabrics if you live in the area. So that was there. We went from there. We decided we would hit Kilbernie. So we needed to get Catherine back to the airport by 2:30, and we were driving. So we hit fabric warehouse. We got there just after 12, and we were there for a decent time. I got some footage of us in it. You know, typical vlogger. My bad. I did get some photos, so I will shove some photos in there. We kind of asked them, well, Catherine asked if it was right to take footage, and they were very happy to do so. They were quite happy with that, so that's all good. So we went there, and then we went to Kilbirnie, and in Kilbirnie we went to Busy Bee Quilts. And at Busy Bee Quilts, I'm hunting for just the right flamingo fabric. But in the meantime, I got this one. Body like a flock star. That's a little bit of me. So I got a meter of that. That could very well be the outside of a carry-all caddy. And then right at the opposite, or just out the alleyway and a little bit to the right, is a shop called Stitch. I'm going to write the proper one down. Stitch Me, Stitch Time, Stitch Up, Stitch something. Starts with Stitch. Oh, hang on. It might be on the sticker on the bag. It says Merry Christmas. I don't think the shop's called Merry Christmas. So, in the Merry Christmas shop, I bought these buttons. They're quite cute. Stitch Bird. I was going to get there. Stitch Bird, and they had some fabric on sale, quilting fabric for $20 a meter, and I got 1.5 meters. blue. Why would you want that? There you go. So I think it's something definitely to be wearing myself with that. So it's a border print, obviously, but I thought it was quite pretty. Pretty blue. Oh, pretty blues. I think blue's my colour. And then Catherine and I had spoken earlier about some fabric both her and I had got in bespoke boxes, and I saw one I'd received and I just thought of Catherine straight away, and so I sort of spoke to her about it, just making sure I've shown you everything, and she said, do you want to swap? I'm like, yeah, and that's how I said it, but I texted, so she doesn't know. I went, yeah. And this is the fabric. And what I gave her was the purple that has just come out of, what is that pattern? I want to say Night. The last one from the Dahlia Society. Yeah. So I'm not a purple girl. I'll wear purple with something, but and I just saw Catherine in it, and I'm like going, oh, and then she said, but this fabric, she said, I won't use, but you will. And I went, actually, oops, the upside down birds. I said, actually, you know what? I will use that. So we did an awesome trade-off today, so it was fantastic. Oh, I was wondering what was shiny on it, and it's actually just because you can see through it. Oh, but isn't that just amazeballs? Oh, I like that. Totes amazeballs. So we had a little swapsy swaps. And then, oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you this. So this is a card that I bought for my friend. She doesn't watch this. She doesn't watch me. So, all good. So the card, it's just a woman with a duster. And it says, you know you're getting old when you clean to music you used to dance to. That's so true. That's so true. Then Catherine bought us a prezi from the fabric the Fabric Warehouse, the fine cloth company, and they are I want to say Katrina and the Waves. It's Kylie in the Machine, Katrina and the Waves. Labels that say, oh, shivers. There's a swear word on there. There's a swear word on there. Oh, there we go. And it says, wear the boop out of me. That's so cute. Oh, they can scan that for a tutorial. So, there is one more thing I bought. When I was in the Stitch Bird, what is it with birds? Me and the fern bird, Stitch Bird. They were selling rings. Now, my mum gave me some money for my birthday, and it was like candy at the counter. You know, when you go through checkout and there's candy there. Candy at the counter is this ring here. And these spin around, and it just fits lovely on there. That's my Nana's ring, her wedding band when she got married. I get to wear my Nana with me all the time. And yeah, so I bought that. So thank you, Mum, because that's from your birthday money. It was absolutely, I just can't believe how not cheap it was, but how cheap it was. You'd place like that, you'd think it'd be like 150, 200 bucks. Not so much, but it's so cute. It's big. It's big. I like chunky. I'm a chunky girl. Now, what else did we do? So I dropped, since we're at Kilbirnie, we had until, it was just on 2:30, and we kind of got back to the car, and we didn't race, but we took Catherine to the airport and dropped her off. Big hugs all around, and then Deb and I went back into where her car was parked, and I dropped her off there, and then I came home. But I thought I would definitely jump online and get this downloaded. No, I told you there's a new system in amongst my life to try and work out. So I'll probably do and try this on the new system. But that was my day, and it was great. It was fantastic catching up with vloggers. Fantastic catching up with vloggers anywhere, to be fair. but it was really good to catch up with some in New Zealand. I think they both really loved the Fine Cloth and Fabric Warehouse, due to the fact that Stephen's actually selling some Trellis Cooper fabrics, which is always good to get the, you know, the fabrics that are designer made. But Catherine and Deb really loved the Stitch Bird. She was actually super impressed. Well, it's lucky because we kind of went the wrong way with my geographical inabilities, and came across, we just went back to another one, and then I said, it's right out there. So we went to it, and that was our last little shop we went to. And yeah, no, Catherine was in awe over it. She loved it. So I believe we'll be stopping there the next time she comes down. So, but we'll probably stop there first. But it was good. And you know what? You would have seen me drive into the city. That was at, her flight landed at 9:10. So that was between quarter to 9. And I got there. She loved it. I went into the airport to get her. That's what the weather was. And that was that all day. The only time it was a bit windy was at Kilbernie, but hello, it's right near the airport. Always windy there. So I'm just really impressed with Wellington. Wellington just did me proud. And yeah, so anyway, thank you, Catherine and Deb. Thank you, Catherine, for organising all this, because yeah, it was fantastic. And yeah, so seriously though, if you're in Wellington and you want to catch up, just drop me a line. I'm on Instagram. I always put the links in my YouTube channels. And I know there's some Kiwis out there that live close but water away. And so, yeah, definitely. I think the girls had a good time. I hope they did. And, yeah. So I'm going to let you guys go. Please stay safe. Please stay well. Please stay dry. And keep cool. And above all, just keep on chugging that sewing machine and chug. So. All right. I think I need, you know what I need? Oh, I got given a little tin. I always wondered what to do with it. I keep seeing people stick their labels in tins. I used to, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to start another story because that will just go on a bit longer, and I don't want you guys to think I'm odious. No, that's a TV show I watched the other night. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thanks, guys, for watching. Don't forget, if you want to subscribe, just so that you know that I've come back on, hit the notification bell, make it dark color. That makes it pop up with everything. And yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.